Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Welcome to episode 67. And I don't even know what we're going to call this episode. Lego room renovation? I don't even know. So let me tell you what's going on. Got to work today, and the internet's out. I knew they were going to be doing some work on the internet this morning. Was originally told they'd be done by 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And, well, it's 7. They're not done. I just bumped into one of the fiber guys outside, and he was like, noon, 1. Well, that just kind of screws up my productivity for the day because I figured to come in, get some tax returns done. Anyway, not going to happen. So I don't have these opportunities all that often. So today, I'm actually going to take the couple of hours I've got here. I'll check back in an hour. I'm going to finally put together the Pax shelves. Those 2 shelves that have been standing up here for a little while. So I'm going to do that because I've got a lot of large sets that I'm going to start assembling. And the large sets don't fit on the billies. The billies are too shallow. And I've had some ideas as to what I want to do. So I think instead of telling you I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to time lapse the whole thing here today. And hopefully I can get both the Pax shelves put together. Hopefully I can get pretty much everything off the shelves, have the shelves kind of moved around where they're supposed to be now. Have the Pax shelves integrated into everything, and then put everything back up in its new home. So exciting stuff today, Taxes and Bricks. So stay tuned. Just gonna get everything going here and get prepped, get the time lapse up, and then we'll see how it turns out. All right, so phase 1 of 7,000 is complete here. The train shelf has been moved over here. It does hang off a little bit, but I'm going to show you later why that's not going to actually matter. And when I put the things on, I'm going to tinker with the layout a little bit. And kind of specifically this shelf here, I don't know. I kind of wanted to see the Maersk train on a side view, kind of like everything else, and I wasn't really able to get that done that way. So I took one of the freight cars off, and here we go. So cool. I really need to finish up the train shelf. I have 3 more shelves and 3 more train sets. Coincidence? I think not. Although September they're releasing the direct-to-consumer Hogwarts Express, and I don't know, I might have to decide what to do with it. I don't even know if it's going to fit on one of these shelves. It's supposed to be massive, so it may not even fit on the shelf and be in the right scale. So there we go. All right, on to phase 2. Right, phase 2 is basically complete. I'm going to toss a couple of shelves inside that big Pax cabinet, and then move the Arctic sets, Batman, and the Idea sets, plus everything that's on top up there, just temporarily over to this Pax shelf. So I'm going to do that here in just a second, and I'll time lapse it because, hey, time lapse the heck out of everything. And I wanted to show you because I had said earlier that the train shelf kind of hung over on the corner here. And I think that's okay, because if you look on the right side there of the giant Pax shelf, there is a flat surface. So in the corner, I'm going to put back my tax books, because I do reference those from time to time, or like every day. But also, I think there's going to be some room on the side of that Pax shelf to put some of the Lego art sets, like the Beatles sets and a couple of the others that I have. I have Marilyn Monroe, and soon I'm going to have the Rolling Stones coming out here in the next couple of months. So very excited about those, and we'll see how those look. Stay tuned. I'm going to get back to the time lapse and remove all those other sets from the shelves and get them back up onto the Pax shelves, and we'll go from there. So basically the idea here is now this space, which is sort of by design about the same width as the Pax shelf, and then this space over here, okay, right this way, is about the depth of the Pax shelf. The idea would be, in place of the corner Billy and the regular Billy that was here, I'm going to take and put another Pax shelf, so I'm going to assemble that. And this is essentially where we're going to have all of the larger sets: the Millennium Falcon, the Star Destroyer, the Super Star Destroyer, Titanic, Coliseum. I got a ton of big sets. Most of the big Star Wars sets. I got the Slave One. I've got all the big stadium sets that came out, the soccer stadiums, and a few other larger sort of rando sets that won't necessarily fit so well on the Billy bookcases. I also may end up using the top of these a little bit more for all of the NASA and the space sets that you see presently up there. Reason being, well, I need to actually create room above the architecture sets, which you can't see because I moved the empty Billy and the empty Billy corner over here. But I need to create some space above the architecture sets so that I can add in all of the taller architecture sets, Empire State Building, which I still have to finish. It'll take me about 5-10 more minutes. Got Burj Khalifa, and got the Statue of Liberty. And then that's going to give me space on the bottom there where the others were to finish some of the smaller sets. We also have a pretty substantial architecture set being released this summer. It's the Pyramids of Giza. And the way it kind of works, and I guess when it starts to early, I'll show it to you, is basically it's got a flat back, but it's big and tall and wide. And essentially, it's designed to be pushed back up against a bookcase. But it also, interestingly enough, is designed to buy two of them and use them as bookends. And so I don't know, I've got a bunch of Lego type books. I'm wondering if maybe there's just going to be a shelf with Giza on one side, Giza on the other, and those are going to be the bookends to hold all of my Lego books. And I haven't really decided yet. And that's books, not instruction manuals. I have about 17,000 instruction manuals, which I save, and I'm not really sure why. So anyway, phase 2, 3, 73. I don't even know what phase we're on. Almost complete. I'm going to get the other Pax shelf put together here in just a second, and go on from there. Okay, things are a god-awful mess, and I've now changed my plans. So we're on to phase 493,000. I still have all of these sets up on the shelf here, the old Pax shelf, but the second Pax is all squared away. I slid it and the first Pax over. That actually left enough of a gap that rather than putting my tax books back in here, I actually took one of the corner Billies and sort of stuck it right here. And what that does is it covers up the gap in the wall. And it also kind of gives us a little, you know, turn the corner, go down the Pax shelves, Billy, 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 and then over here. And that spare Billy that I had taken all of the Arctic and the Batman sets off, I actually made the angle more shallow for this corner Billy, so it's almost straight on, but not quite. I still have it at a slight angle, just to add a bit of sense of humor to the sets, to the shelves. And then that other Billy is right here. And what it kind of does, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it kind of creates sort of a little walkway. And you come into my office here and then whatnot. I don't know if that's wide enough and so you knock into the shelves. So now the only thing I need to do is I just need to find the brackets that go up here. There are these attachment brackets that you put in here to basically secure two Billies together. And Lord only knows what I did with them. So I think that's kind of it for the major construction-y type stuff. I gotta kind of clean up the desk area and put a bunch of stuff back. And then I think what I'm gonna do is in the interim, while I don't have a lot of large sets, these are very deep shelves, I'm gonna get some of the giant boxes that are sort of just sitting around here, get them all squared away. And I'll spend another couple minutes and just tidy things up. So I think I should have my internet back here in the next 5 or 10 minutes, according to the fiber guy that I bumped into again outside. So there we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was bound to happen. One casualty of the move. It always does. The lunar lander. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Oh, so sad. All right, I gotta pick it all up and find time out of my super open schedule to reassemble it. All right, so I think that kind of wraps it up for today's kind of move and renovation. I didn't time lapse the last hour, mainly because I stopped to eat lunch. But anyway, train shelves are moved over here, over back behind my desk. And I've got all the idea sets now kind of organized over here on this corner unit. And that's also behind the desk. I need to tidy up the Arctic sets. I'm not sure I'm gonna put them back out. I mean, I really do like them. And it's mainly the orange color, don't ask. Also the fact that I have all of them. 2 or 3 of them are actually not put together, but I have all of them. But anyway, these are the shelves now where we're gonna start to put together these larger sets that you see in the boxes. So the AT-AT, the Coliseum, I've got the Star Destroyer, Super Star Destroyer, Titanic, Millennium Falcons here. Ooh, what's that Porsche box doing? That's already been put together. Duh. I think I'm saving the box for some reason. I don't usually save boxes, but that one, I don't know. Anyway, I moved all the outer space sets, the NASA sets up here, and in the process broke the lunar lander, which is now in this box here. So sad. Oh, poor lunar lander. Like I even found a poop bag for the puppy to put the loose pieces in. Find some time to do that. I moved the X-Wing and I moved the Sopwith Camel up there. I think with a lot of the aircraft, I actually may find some fishing wire and string them from the ceiling, because the ceiling's really high. Go move the sailboat over above the Technic, because it is Technic. Windmill and the medieval manor is right over here. Medieval blacksmith. Hey, dog, be quiet. I didn't touch anything on this shelf, so that's all the same. And I only moved a couple of sets. So you guys haven't seen some of these architecture sets because I haven't really finished kind of going through them yet. But I've got Empire State Building and Statue of Liberty and then Burj Khalifa up on top. And that's where the space sets were. Speed Champions remains the same. And then this shelf basically remains the same, except I just moved Batman up a little bit, more eye level. And that's going to make room below for some other sets. Those are all my manuals. Yeah, I know, I'm compulsive. And no, they're not done in numeric order by set number yet, but they will be. Everything over here in the Lego City is the same. Oh, you know what? This is a big set that I was going to put up on the Pax Shelves. There's Stranger Things, so maybe that can go up on the Pax Shelves. Kind of get started with that. Lego City's still the same, but now I've got this table all cleared off over here. Finally, Ghostbusters HQ, all the Ninjago sets, the Boutique Hotel. I've got a couple of other, kind of modular type sets, Spring Lantern Festival and things that could go over here. And yeah, so good stuff. And that pretty much kind of gets us to the end here. So big renovations, big moves in the Lego room here, which is great. And I think it looks really, really nice. You know, I'll just tidy up over the next couple days and maybe move a few things around that I don't necessarily love. But it's always a work in progress. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed what has turned out to be quite a long and involved process and long and involved video. If you like this kind of content, want to see more of it, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a great day.